Test. Testing. All right. Oops. Hold on. I'll do this later. All right. Okie doke. All right, we're gonna split up Gumbo Forest, I think, into 3 different biomes. Sorry. So that'll be what we're doing today. I might not do this. I'll leave that one. I don't like the name of these though. These seem fine, but I wish the dungeon had a better like name for it. But I guess we'll just leave it like this for now. I might change these. But Gumbo Forest will be the drop location of Goopy Grove. We need to do a set piece for this, which I haven't done yet. We'll do Fungal Grove, which will be for Elder Tree. We'll need to make new mobs for this one. And then this we'll have to make new mobs for. And it'll drop Stoneheart. It already has the set piece, Iron Golem, which I might redo the fight for because that one's kind of atrocious. Okay. Just getting organized here. All right, let's start adding these. We'll do, I mean, Gumbo Forest already exists, so we'll do, this will be Fungal. I guess we'll do Fungal Grove next. Fungal grove. Fungal grove. We'll keep all that stuff the same. I might organize these into tiers. I'm gonna delete this. No, I'm just gonna leave it like this. I might organize it up here though. Tier 0. Tier 1. Fungal grove. We need this one, which we added. Okay. This will be tier 2. Tier 3. Tier 4. Tier 5. I might pull this one out to this area. Maybe if I do add this, I'll put it here. Okie doke. Let's go ahead and just look for all the places we use this, and then we'll go ahead and add the equivalent fungal grove there. This one's for just describing monsters, like the objectives that they're in, so we'll have to fix that. Yep, we have one of these now. What a weird error highlight. I don't understand that, but what did I say? Fungal grove will have the plant monster and then mushrooms. So we will have to design that. Oh, I can't infer the type. That's fine. So all the marsh slimes will stay here. I might even keep the bee slime there. Or sorry, the bee there. But I think the plant will go to here. Maybe that's good enough just to have the only one there. These ones will have to go to the other one. What did I call it? Stone Lake. I might rename some of the dungeons as we go along too. Which is always kind of annoying because I reference them by their name. Okie doke. All right, let's keep going. Sphere manager, we added that. Ooh, yeah, I didn't think about how this is gonna work. The primary biome location, it's gonna say Gumbo Forest. Which is maybe okay, I don't know. I'll have to just redo this, how this whole thing works. I'm gonna just put that in my like to-do list here in my playthrough notes. Fix how note now that we've split up biomes. Let's put a biome, some of the primary item sources are wrong. Okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, so Blightcap will be a will be a fungal grove. And this one's going to be the other one. And this is just configuring them. And then we have the mapping to map different colors into special tile types. All right, let's go to Gumbo Forest. Let's go ahead and open up our sphere map 1. I'll have to do some more painting. I'm gonna hide this one just so I can paint colors. It'll be Gumbo. I might lighten this though. I'm just thinking here. Maybe I'll make that Gumbo. No, I think that's better, I think. What color is this? It's that. It's always a little tricky. It's always a little tricky to pick a color here. Because this sprite is the map that gets used for the minimap. So I wanted to fit the color that the tile is going to be. But I guess I just don't know what that's going to be yet. It might even be the same color. I might do Stonewake, one lighter color. Like this will be Stonewake. So I guess we'll just do Fungal Grove as this one. What's up, Womanizer? How's it going? Let's do it here. I'm actually just gonna spread it out more. Okay. So we'll do this area for the fungal biome. And all right, let's get this color. All right, so that'll map to Fungal Grove. Oh, we also need to regenerate this map. Excuse me. Okay, we've got that now. I feel like there's got to be more places where this gets used or referenced at least. All right, we've got monsters. That one. Yeah, we added the Fungal Grove for that. Yeah, resource rocks we didn't do. And then set pieces we need to do as well. We're gonna move the blight cap set piece over to this new biome. And this was just resources, saying where they drop from. And then we'll move that one to the new one, or the Stonewake Forest one. And then that looks fine. That looks fine-ish. That looks good too. Okay. See how this is doing. All right. Now we should have a biome there. So let's do that. Let's export this. File export. Let's do this. Nope. The problem is this was the last export. I don't know why it, yes. I didn't really want to close that, but whatever. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything. Though I don't know how the decoration gets placed. Or no, decorations are based off of tiles. And I'm gonna use the same tile type. I think. Yeah, it'll be the same tile. That is tricky though for the decoration passes. Because I did decoration passes that draw like circles of mushrooms. I might do like I want different objects inside of the. I might just make another tile type that uses the same tile art. Here's what I'm gonna log out. And log in as this guy. Oh, interesting. It got placed on. It's using the wrong. Yeah, there's something wrong. I messed something up with the setup. Gumbo forest color. Oh, I think I've got this one. Oh no, this doesn't match anything. Grass light color. If I use that. Or no, I know what it was. I didn't rebuild my assets package. So we have to rebuild that because all the configs we just set aren't being used. Okay. This will be Sandy Shores. This will be Enchanted Grove. Let's go ahead and redo these. Oops. Color. Oasis Sands color. Oh, dirt color is correct. Cobblestone color is correct. Thank you, Moby Dick, for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Welcome. Misty Peak. Color. Snow color. Volcano color. This one's gonna be Scorched. Summit color. This is Twilight Forest color. Okay. Let's rebuild that again. At least these are going to be named a little bit more easily. So yeah. The decoration thing, I'm not sure about how that's going to work yet. Where do I configure this? Well, that's not for the sphere. Cluster decorator. Okay. Yeah, it's all in here. Yeah, I almost need it. It's hard because I almost need it per biome, per tile, but I don't really want to configure all of that. I could just do a different tile type. It doesn't really solve the problem, though. Because it's just going to reuse the... It places the mobs correctly. It's just going to reuse... The problem is it's going to reuse the same decorations. So if I want to theme it a lot differently, like if I want, instead of trees, I want like large mushrooms, I can't really do that. Because eventually I walk out of the gumbo forest. Also, I kind of need the tiles to be the same color. Or I mean, they need to be the same color as the mini map. Okay, we'll just do that. We'll just make another tile set. I'm just gonna call this tile, what did I call it? Fungal something. Fungal Grove. Let's make a new tile type for this. We also need to make new fill tiles too. Might keep the border the same and then do that changes to this. This changes to that. And this might work actually because it'll be like more of a gradient between these. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go to I think they're in untagged. Fill. Tile fill fungal grove. I'm just gonna delete these. Yeah, we're gonna go one up. And then this is kind of like a middle color, I think. Like if I do that, I think it's the same color, I just lighten it a bit. So I think I do something like that. Okay. Okay. Or hold on, we need to add this new tile. Tile, fungal. I keep wanting to say fungal cove, but it's fungal something else. Fungal something. I just typed it like 3 times too. Fungal grove. No collider. We need the color for this, which will be this color. It might be worth it to make a uint8 color palette. I have a uint or a float 32 color palette, but then every time I need to do one of these, I don't have it. Here's what I'm gonna do. Just because I'm so tired of having to type these in every time. I'm gonna do like uint8. And we'll do this little macro here. Hold on, let me decide how I want this to be named. Like, so I'll do color, I'll do colors dot, I can either do uint8, well, like green 3. Green 3, or I do U8. I'm trying to think of what I have hex and RGBA, yeah. So here we want to do hex with hex and RGBA. I'm just not really sure what to call this. It's like a a 32-bit color. I could do B32. I'm just gonna do U8. I'll just do U8 colors dot U8 green 3. And I found it's just annoying to change this because I have to go through and I could probably do that pretty easily though. Okie doke. Let's do a macro here. Oh, I can't do lowercase, can I? It has to be capital U8. U8. I also could put these in a different package, but I don't really want to do that. And I'm like pretty sure this one was green 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's 2. Okay. And I'm not gonna go back and replace all of the ones that we've done. I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. But at least we have a pattern for this in the future. Okie doke. Oh yeah, we need to do the tile set now. That adds the tile, and then we need to do grass. Okay, we don't need this. We don't need that level of. So this will be tile, grass, fungal, grove. I remembered. Or did I just call it tile, fungal, grove? What did I call this? Tile, fill, fungal, grove. Tile, fungal, grove. Okay. All right, tile, fungal, grove. And we have 2 of these, I think. Yeah, we got 2 fill tiles. Okay, so let's add the tile, fungal, grove to the tile set so we can auto tile correctly. And I guess let's see what happens. I'm curious where else I use this. Yeah, use it for decoration placements. I think it's reasonable to have a different tile for every single biome. I think that's pretty usual. Like, I don't feel bad about doing that, I think. Okay. All right, let's look at the decoration passes. What's up, Jack? How's it going? Is this color right? This color seems wrong. Oh, I didn't set the tile correctly in the sphere generation. We find gumbo forest, we do the tile grass. Here we do tile fungal grove though. Not much, almost free. Weekend coming soon. What about you? Nice. The weekend is coming soon, isn't it? I'm doing good. We're just splitting up biomes and trying to add more content to the game. My roadmap's kind of like this right now. Split every biome into like 3-ish, maybe. And then Then I'll have a good idea of what like the sphere layout's gonna be. And I'm gonna do some event overlaying things and redo the event tracker. And yeah, then we'll go back and rebalance. We'll do a rebalance pass. And we'll see how that does. I might change the teleport to not take 5 seconds to cool down when you very first join. What's up, Chris? How's it going? All right, cool. We have our new biome tiles for Fungal Grove. Feeling a little discouraged from some geometry, but cheering up. Geometry will do that to you. It'll definitely do that. Yeah, let's change this teleport timer. It's just annoying, I think. I don't think it really adds that much. Polygons are annoying. Is this for work or... Oh, for rendering? Is that the rendering library you're working on? The question is, where is this? Oh, this does look good. That looks decent. Stroke need to be applied conditionally, which changes the padding size and texture size. Yeah. Dang, Unity is actually looking a lot sleeker than when I used it way back when. Like, this looks way better than I remember. I remember it looking so bad, but now they've got like nice little buttons and stuff, and that's cool. Good for them. Okay, new teleport ability. Let's go ahead and put this into the balance stuff. Stats. I might, in this function, I'm just gonna add a, I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna set the current to 0. That way the cooldown's always blank. I guess I can just do this then. The trick is making a clean GUI, then the code is automatically good. Age-old secret. That is true. Because a lot of people just don't care about, like, because users don't care about the code as long as it looks nice. As they should. Your text running on top of a pixel art game is cleaner than most. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I do like multi-sign distance fields for it, with the text border and for the scaling, which is pretty handy. But I don't do pixel perfect text. It's like 100,000 for the game, and then I have a few packages that are like below 10K each. Like my rendering library is probably less than 10, probably around 10. My ECS is probably less than 10. I have some networking packages as well that are lower. They're like a little bit detached, but I still use them. But also, like, all of my config stuff is done inside of Go, so 100K is metal worthy, yeah. If it were pixel perfect, your response would need to be monospaced. You can do non-monospaced fonts. Just pixel art fonts are hard to render unless you make like unless you're making like a pixel perfect game, which mine is not. I kind of like fake the pixel perfectness, though I might go back and redo some stuff to make it more pixel perfect. Like, you can't get like super smooth stuff if you're like upscaling 3x, you know? So you've got to like upscale everything individually and render to a high resolution frame buffer. But yeah, there's a few fonts zooms that don't look super good. Like if it gets small enough, they kind of blend together. It's kind of hard to tell, but the S and the T kind of blend together a little bit. Which is maybe a kerning problem, but yeah, we can run clock. $118,000. But like, when you have this many monsters that are configured all in Go, it's like if a big boss fight takes like a couple hundred lines of code, like that takes up, like just adds up very quickly. Like every time you add a monster, it just takes a certain amount of lines, you know, because I don't configure in YAML or anything like that. I don't remember what this is from, why I've got 90,000 lines of JSON. Yeah, what do I even have that's JSON? Also, I generate a lot of code, so that adds to it too. C and C++ header. This doesn't seem right, actually. Like, how do I have 15,000 lines of C? Do I need to do like clock dash slash? Yeah, I might be misspeaking. Because 100K does seem like a lot. So maybe I don't deserve a medal. Yeah, but like, how else could I call this, right? I just don't see where this code would come from. C++. I have one C file. Oh, I know what the JSON's from. This is because I have my documentation inside of my I have my documentation inside of here. So like all of this stuff is, or all of the graphs that you do in Obsidian are JSON. And they probably take up a ton. I don't see where this stuff comes from though. Like I don't think I have any .h files. Yeah, like what could I be using? Wiki? No, there's no way I do any C. I'm just curious where it comes from though. Unless it's including things in here or something? Or is my IM GUI? No, I don't think so. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm doing this right, though. Is there a better command? Count lines of code recursively. Yeah, I mean, this is what people do. They do clock dot. Yeah, I don't know where it's thinking I'm getting C files from. So maybe this is just completely wrong. Well, like, yeah, 40,000 lines is my config stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, it might be for the Steam build stuff. There might be some Steam linking thing. Because I have to link to some Steam libraries, there might be some linkage stuff that is getting counted as well. Perhaps. That's okay. Yeah, according to Clock, it says 100K. But a lot of that's just config. Like all the recipes, all the housing blocks, all the tile sets, all the art. Okay, cool. We can teleport immediately now, which is super nice. I do need to redo this set piece so it has the right color. And then I need to add decoration passes to this biome. Let's do that stuff. Thank you, buddy, for the raid. Appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. Yeah, of course. Take care. I'll see you later. Okie doke. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we want to go to here. Look for the set piece for Blight Cap, and we'll change the tile for this. That's all I want to do there. I think. Okay, that's that part. Now let's go to the assets. Sphere, decorations. Where is fishing mechanic? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's just go through the different decoration passes. These are clusters, I think. Cluster placement, cluster placement, cluster placement, cluster placement. Are you running gnome? Yeah, gnome 3. Gnome 3. All right, grass cluster. We'll use the same one for tile fungal grove. All right, then we have normal. So this one we'll have to configure. I'm gonna get rid of the tall grass. I'll do the regular grass. The forest rocks I'm probably gonna get rid of. And then there'll be more fairy rings and to do add mushrooms, which I need to draw. That'll be that placement pass. And then we'll do the next one, which is, this is the, oh, I guess I don't do this anymore. That's fine. I mean, I can always update this in the future. I'm not gonna go back though. Fungal grove. I might do trees. Trees seem fine, I guess. We also need to have, I want to do like tall mushrooms. Tall, tree-like. This is kind of like an object pass. Okay. All right, that should add mostly to the decorations, but I will need to go back. Oops, I will need to go back and draw some more art for mushrooms. All right, cool. So that's fixed now. We got fairy rings up the gazoo. We obviously don't have any mobs yet, really, for this one, other than this guy. And bushes are fine, I think. And I think the trees will be fine. But I do want to make it more like mushroom themed, so we'll have to go and make some mushroom trees, which we'll see how those turn out. But I might just take this guy's head and like scale this different sizes and then color it different sizes as well, and then just plop those down. The only thing I'm worried about though is that he's going to blend in a lot with mobs that look like him, because I want to add some mushroom mobs. Can you make weed plants and running through them make your viewpoint rainbow Oh, like weed the drug? I was thinking of like running weeds or something. It's like a poison effect. A lot of people have requested darkness effect where like it's really dark, and I can do stuff like that. Like just like a shader that runs on top of everything, I guess. It won't work because the trees have different perspectives, unlike the shroom enemy. Oh yeah. I'll probably need to lighten his head a little bit more. Do you think it's gonna collide too much visually though, like color-wise? I guess I could like Because I was planning to make more mushroom type monsters. But if I make trees that look kind of like mushrooms, then it's hard to like blend those, I guess. I don't know. Let's just try, see what it looks like, and then we'll adjust from there. Sometimes I think too far ahead, I think. Let's go open our experiments. File. Biome experiments. I'm gonna close this just because we have to draw a bit. I might make the, I don't know, we'll see. Obviously these guys will be moving. Maybe I'll make them like lower contrast or something. Let's go ahead and this will be this color. Oh, I thought I closed this file. This project will use WebAssembly? Yeah, it does use WebAssembly. You can play it in a browser. There's a link in the description somewhere. Mythfall.com is the place to go. Oh, I never made these, did I? I kind of started trying to work on it, but then I gave up. I was thinking of adding these as outer decals for the Moonlit Shoals dungeon. I'm going to copy this stuff. And then I also want to get one more thing. Mushroom decals. So I'm just copying like the existing art. Okay. I might try to get rid of this. I wonder how that would look if I changed those to not have this shadow thing. What's up, Lieutenant Splash? How's it going? Welcome. I think I could just do a few of these in a few different colors. Maybe like a purple, maybe like an orange. Oh, wait, hold on. We'll do this, and then this. What language or app is this? I use Golang, but this is an app called Sprite. I think green is going to blend too much. Unless I did a really bright green. Maybe I can do that. Oops. Oh, sorry, I missed your message. Where am I? What asset compression you going to use, if any? I mean, the entire thing gets compiled. I embed my assets inside of the binary, and then the binary gets compressed using like Brotli or something when it goes over the web. It either uses Brotli or Gazip. You're making maps for your game? I'm just doing I'm doing artwork for a new biome. All right, so those will be like the very small ones. Let's try to draw. We'll increase in size. Seems easier to increase than it does to decrease. This will be our template, I think. Though I wonder if this is going to be just like too many colors. It's like too much rainbowy. I'm gonna take I think the top needs to be more downward, maybe. Oops. Maybe that goes there. Then I want lighting. I think I want lighting more like this. Oh wait, we want to darken it? And then lighten certain sections. That's kind of tricky. I'll just remove this. More, oops. Maybe all the way to here. Oops. I actually wonder if it's, we'll just add the dots later. I just want to get the shape right. That could be it. What color is this? All right, let's try to just paint this a little bit more. I mean, it's not bad, honestly. I don't know if I need, I think I like the other way, like this a little bit more. Okay. So I'm just kind of like experimenting with shapes here. This is way too large. What's up, Nitrix? How you doing, buddy? This looks so strange. This could work. Makes it a little bit more tree-like, I guess. Obviously, this is kind of more like a bush type thing, but give me 1 second. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right. We're back. And we're back. It does look a little strange, but we're just kind of messing around, I think, right now. We'll keep all of our prototypes here. Though this one does seem pretty good, like equivalent as like a bush sort of deal. I want to make a smaller version. I actually like that kind of a lot. I wonder if I move this in one, or I want to squeeze everything in. Oops. It's hard to randomly place stuff. Here's what I want. Let's try this. Wait, where are you? There's like a spray can tool, I think. No. No. We'll just do this. Oh, this. Oops. Decent. Wait, did I do this correctly? Yeah, whatever. We're just manually do it. I kind of like the wider base a little bit because this seems still a bit too small. I want to make this be more of a pointy top. I'll do that for trees. It's kind of like 1 and 2 alternating. Maybe I just do 1. Let's try this. Let's try 1 all the way up. It's like a gnome's head. I think this looks a little bit better. Yeah, I think this is best. All right. Then they're kind of like flat topped mushrooms, which I think fits well. All right, these are a few ideas for bush class. For tree sized though, this might be a little bit tricky. I'm just worried it's going to collide too much with how these guys look. But we'll see. Let's take something like this as the the problem is it's not really a circle. Let's try this. Actually, no. Let's try No, that one works, I guess. We'll get rid of the border, and then we're just gonna, oops, we're just gonna scale this up. Of course, it takes that. Hold on. All right. That's maybe like size-ish. That's too like uplifty. Like, I think this wants to go down. This wants to go more across. But these, I must need like this color to come down. I might need more gradient for this. I hope I didn't accidentally paint something the wrong color. I think it's just that this is too large. Let's go ahead and do this. Maybe something like that. I don't know how to get the sides to go down though. I guess I need to do something more like this. More like rounded down here or something. Shapes are hard, man. And then up at the top, I need to make it more tapered. Like, I think it should start like that or something. That's maybe okay. It's very wide though, which I don't love, but Hmm. Okay. Door spray fade technique. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Some of these are a little bit too connected, I think. All right, let's try a different one. I just want to try to squeeze these in less wide. Just the edges though. The problem is it messes up the whole boundary. Yeah, it still just feels weird to me. I almost wonder if this just needs to be way like this. Maybe I might go, maybe I might just stick to small mushrooms for now. And I'll just keep trees. Because I don't like how any of these look. Is that a poo pile mushroom? Dang, that one hurt. No, it's a pointy mushroom. Is that better? That less poop shaped? I think I might use this shape though. Yes, also hi Roger. It really just reminded me of the poo. Okay. Maybe the shadow's just too much. That's probably better, huh? I'll keep the old one just in case, but maybe we just do this. Maybe do some of these. Did you look at the new post-quantum encryption? I have not seen that. Though I have heard of it. Let's take the ones we like. I think I might iterate on this a little bit. I think I like this. Like those shapes. You guys saw how I can make completely secure register login without HTTPS now. Nice. Wait, why don't you want to use HTTPS? Because certificates are a scam? Wait, why? Why do you think that? I'm just gonna keep this. I am a little worried that I don't want to deviate too much in terms of color, I guess. So I might just do government big corps have root certs? It's not a money scam, it's a sovereignty scam. Maybe, I mean, we can try to do multiple different colors. I just wonder if it's going to make it too colorful. So I might just do kind of the reds. Maybe I'll do up to here. What was this other one? Orange? Or I kind of already do orange. I guess it's like a brighter version of this. That seems a lot brighter than I thought it was going to be. That's it, yeah. Different colors are nice. Yeah. Yeah, the worry I have though is if I use like too many different colors, like this seems good. This sort of grouping would be fine, I think, because they all merge a little bit together. But if I start having blues and greens in there, I think it just adds too much. It'll add too much different colors. That's cool. That sounds cool. That sounds interesting. I'm excited for your launch. All right, we'll do these. We'll do these for now. And if I feel like there's maybe one other color we can add, we'll add that other color. But one thing I am worried about is they're all the same shape. They're just different colors. But I think that might be okay. Because I can always go in one of them and just redraw it or something like that. All right, we'll do these ones as well. Okay. Okie doke. Let's go to the decal mushroom section. And I'm going to go ahead and add... Hold on, we'll do 50-50 here. We'll do mushroom 3 and 4. I think it was orange. What do we do? Orange and then purple. Ah, 2, 3. Or hold on, where do we use this? Fairy ring clusters? Yeah, just for these. All right, we'll do 3 and 4. I like the fairy rings a little bit more. Different, like more variety. I might do different colors though. That's how you eat a little bit too much. We'll see. Okay, let's go look at a bush. I either pack all of these into the same, but I guess I probably will have shadows on these, won't I? Yeah, I'm gonna do something like this for it. Okay. So we'll do these ones next. All right. The only downside with this is I need to make tons more files. I'll do struct shroom. Red 0, I think. Holy. That's not what I wanted. Copy, paste. I can't remember how, oh, this is straight in the middle. I can't remember if it goes on the left or the right side. Oops. Red 1. 2. Gosh, every time I open this, it's always on the wrong tool. All right. Guess I'll put it like here. We'll do the red. We'll do an experiment with just the red ones, and then we'll go into the other colors. Okay. Room red 0. 1. 1. 1. I'm gonna do dashes here. 1. 2. 2. Alright. Alright. Forest bush cluster placement. We'll do shroom cluster placement. Oh, shroom red 0. 1, 2. And then we'll do a fungal grove. I'm gonna get rid of the bushes. And let's see how this looks. All right. These look fine-ish, I guess. This is a very dark red. We should do this. There'll just be a lot of mushrooms. So I think we'll do these with the different colors. I think it'll look okay. It'll look a little bit more vibrant, but it won't be like super crazy vibrant. Like imagine this, but with more and more different colors. That could be fine, I think. The problem is it's just like one big field. There's nothing that's tall, which I don't like. So I feel like I still do need trees. Add windmills? Everyone loves a windmill. We'll do tree cluster placement as well. Maybe I'll up the shroom cluster placement to 40. Everyone does trees. Yeah, but what else would you put in a biome called Fungal Grove? If not windmills, you know? I feel like everyone's gonna put windmills in their Fungal Grove biome. Vines. Puffballs. Thank you, Trixie, for the follow. Appreciate it. Didn't I change this? I changed it to 40. Oh, I didn't make it larger though. Cluster radius. We'll do we'll just double these. Let's see what that looks like. Thank you, Trixie and El Pico, for the follow. Appreciate it. Mushrooms grow manure, right? Do they? Or near tree stumps? Ooh, tree stumps. We could do tree stumps. I have dead trees too. I could also draw more dead tree types. Everybody loves a good tree stump. This doesn't look bad though. Oh, some dead trees with some some dead trees with shrooms in them. We could do that. That'll add more variety to the shapes. Oh, here it is. Where's my trees? I might even have these on different layers. Tree. Look at that. We have liftoff. That's a good idea. I'm glad one of us is brainstorming ideas. I almost closed that. I want to close this though. Let me just kind of patch these up a little bit. Mushroom with sunglasses that lets you gamble with them. Cool, menu screen, thank you. I appreciate that. I guess this would be more like this, huh? Oops. Dun-dun. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do that. Okay, I just undid that. This just needs to be larger. Okay, that's better. One of my cats went under anesthesia the other day to get a tooth taken out. And since then, he is the most aggressively cuddly cat I've ever seen. It's like I have catnip all over my body. Aw. Trixie's a pretty wild cat. We can't cut her nails. I don't cut my cat nails either. I just let them grow. It's too risky. Wanna know what happened in the school today? What? I do want to know. It is super hard, yeah. I've seen these little trimmers though where you like sleeve it through a little hole and you just clip. Had a tooth removed, she didn't like that. Yeah. I didn't even know they removed cat teeth. It's kind of a long story. You're good. You don't have to type it out then. Okay, we've got some dead trees. Now all we have to do is place some mushrooms in them. Yeah, give us the 2-liner. The TLDR. Yeah, stump. You're right. Stumps are small. We need shelf fungus. But you didn't think I had that tool in my toolbox, did you? Any fungus will do, really? I just felt like taking a stance. I don't have a darker color than this, do I? Oops. Oops. It's hard. These are like too big. I mostly just like really cute, tiny mushrooms. That's too small though. So I'll start with the science exhibition at school, and high school actually, and the chief guest works in Open University, where the CEI and Castor missions funded by the UK Space Agency, and he works for NASA. And basically what happened is that while I was involved in one of the teams, and the project was pave gen tiles, been using a piezoelectric plates, and when you walk on it, it generates electricity stored the capacitor. Nice. That does sound cool. Oh, that could do. Does stump need a bottom outline for top? Oh, like this? Yeah, it could. It definitely could. Ah, I'm running out of room. Mm, I like that idea. I just don't like how I did it. Where I put it, I guess. Eh. That's decent, I guess. Mm. No. That's a little better. I'm gonna go ahead and do this down there. We'll just start iterating. Also, I want to reorganize this section so I can have more room. Whoops. It's okay. And basically, I was giving a talk to tell them how it would be to implement in our state, and my English accent is like American mixed with British. And basically, for that, he handed me a coin which was like 20 pence in the UK, and here in my country, it's like 19 rupees. And basically, one of my team members wanted the coin. Wanted the coin so bad, she started harassing me in the school, wasting her classes, going to teachers in charge to complain about me, and they were taking her side, and it's literally a coin. Oh, coercion. You got like an award and she wanted it. That's no good. I feel like I need like red dots on this or something. Or something like that. No, it doesn't look good. We'll tell her to get her own coin. So get your own coin, lady. Lady? Lady, get your own coin. And I went to the higher authorities today, and the admin told them about it because I was being forced and stuff for 2 whole months. And they said he was giving it out personally. And I was out of it. Then her bestie from 7th grade came up to me with her and was literally angry on me. She's much more than a Karen. That sucks, dude. I'll just keep it at home. That she can't ever have it. Okie doke. I don't like how these look. Maybe they'll look fine in the game though, I don't know. I guess it'll add more variety. I rarely like how stuff looks though, so. Shroom. Or no, it's yeah, this is what I want. Me try some mushrooms on a fallen over tree. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do with something like this, but I just I wanna add the other stuff in first. I'm gonna add these for variety, but I don't know. I don't know yet. They definitely don't look bad. They'll fit in. Yeah, they might. It's hard to tell. It's always hard to tell when you're on like you're just drawing at a bunch of different things. I think these need less. No, I don't know. Whatever. We'll do purple. Purple. Red, red, red. Purple. Which color is this? That one. This one. Whoops. I think it's that one, right? Yes. Purple 0. Purple 1. Whoops. Purple 2. All right, let's add those. Red, purple. All right, let's see. Do, 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 do. I think this will look good. We'll do orange, I think. We'll do an orange version. Well, let's do stumps first. Shroom. I'm gonna copy this one. Struct stump. I'll just 0. Can you add me to the game? Can you add me as a boss of the game if you can? Like a boss of a level or something? Probably not, to be honest. I appreciate you asking though. But I almost feel like I need like something like this in here. No, that looks bad. Oops. Let's miss that. What do I call this? Stump 0? I don't remember where this is. Oh, there it is. Okay. That would have been pretty bad. All right, that's stump 0. Stump 1. Okay. Oh, I keep copying the art before I build this. So we'll do stump 2. I never trimmed these. Trees have rings. They do. You're asking for too much detail though. We'll see how it looks. If it looks bad, I'll fix them. This will be stump 3. Which one was I on? Okay, I'm on this one. It's here. We'll do stump 4. All right, let me go trim all these. That one I trimmed. This one needs to be trimmed. Have you faced bugs or problems with Linux or Arch? Linux has the kernel, Arch has the distro. No, works pretty well for me. Every once in a while on Arch, you'll upgrade and then it'll break something, but for the most part, it works pretty well. Let's do a stump. Stump 0. I'm pretty sure I changed that. I think we did 4, didn't we? All the way to 4. So we did 5. One, 2, 3. Oops. 4. Okie doke. I might just throw these in. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a when I do the shroom cluster placement, I have this. I might just do gen.place single. And these will be stumps. We'll do stump 0. What do you use as a package manager? Pacman or apt or snap or flatpak? Arch uses Pacman, so I use that. I've never looked into changing it. I like Pacman though. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's try that. Yeah, I use Pacman. And occasionally there's the Arch user repo that I'll install something from if I need it, but trying to transition to a 30-bit style game. Can't ignore those rings, man. I can try to draw one while it's building. Yeah, I mean, it's just hard to... I'm sure there's some artists who can do it. I just don't know how I would. Do you have kids? No. No kids. I don't see you use any AI tools or features, like even AI autocomplete. No, I don't use that stuff. Sometimes I use ChatGPT though. It's pretty good for a few things. Occasionally I'll have it generate me a script, like in some language I don't care to learn. And then occasionally I'll, yeah, I have cats, I guess. That's the closest thing. Oh, there's a stump. Okay. It does look kind of weird. I might need a bigger shadow for this. Like a small tree shadow or something. Excuse me. Rings are not too important, but sometimes we forget what they look like IRL. Yeah. I tried to draw with like a reference, but yeah, I'm stumped. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like what these stumps look like. They just don't fit. Maybe they just don't fit this biome though. Maybe they just don't look good enough. They do? Doesn't that look weird? Like this feels weird to me seeing these. Maybe it looks fine. I don't know. Let's give him a bigger shadow at least. Default shadow. This we'll do a small medium shadow. It might be too big though, I'm not sure. I guess with how many mushrooms there already are, it kind of looks weird, but I don't hate them. I guess you should make the graphics kind of scary because the name should also tell something about the game. It looks very peaceful. Sent stump example. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Let me see. The shadow's too big. Yeah, I guess adding a ring at the top might look good. Let's try that. Like something like this. Oh. That looks a little bit more, that looks like it has more depth in it for sure. Skew intentional? What do you mean? Now that's a nice stump. This feels too bright, but... I think this looks better than this a little bit. Oh, yeah, I mean, this looks just more natural than like this. Are you gonna deal with DDoS attack? Does he just spam your server out of service? Yeah, I mean, I don't have like a super specific strategy for that other than like doing regular stuff, like making it so people actually have to spin up a ton of servers to DDoS you. I mean, it's kind of hard for a game, but if they kill one, like the game, people don't connect to the game server, they connect to a proxy. So if people are like, or if someone buys a lot of servers and like DDoSes the proxy, it'll kill that, but it won't kill the game server. What do you guys think? Which one's better? How's the new biome going? It's going good. Looks kind of like this. New stump looks better. Left. How's the left one looking game? Yeah, I mean, I can go fix them all and make them look like this and we'll see. Is it gonna be a forest? Yeah. It's called fungal grove. Leaning towards the new one. All right. I almost wonder if this would be better without that. Mm. Mm. Oops. What desktop environment? This is GNOME 3, yeah. The only thing that's kind of strange is the inside of the new stump looks inset because of the darker pixels. They look like shadows. The inside. Like, it looks like there's a lip here, which I don't know if I like that. I might do a dark, I might not do black here, I might just do this color. Yeah, let's try something like this. I don't think this will hot reload though. I think we just leave and rejoin. Nope. 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 There we go. It looks all right. I think it's the small display pixel that make it sag. I think it looks decent enough. I think if I make this lip on the other side less, that it'll lip less. Like, see how it goes out? I think that adds to the lip. I think if I do this, that looks a lot better. Let me hot reload this just really quickly. Because I think this one pixel right here, the fact that it juts out right there makes it look lippy. But I think if it bolsters earlier, it looks more like a trunk now. Like, it looks more top down. I think that's a lot better. Yeah, I think that this is what we have to do. There's so many like little details which make it hard to, yeah. That you need to like get everything right to get the perspective right on some stuff. All right, let's do this sort of thing for all of them then. Making it look like it's cut diagonally. I'm doing my best. This is peak programmer art, guys. This is what you pay for. Okay. Same thing. I'm gonna do that. And then what did I do? I did the shadow color underneath it. And then yeah, okay. And this there, this here, 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 like that. Do this. Good enough? Yeah, we can always correct it later. Let's cheat and copy paste. Is that a jester hat? Yeah. Actually, it's hard because I want to like copy just enough. All right, let's see if that fits. Nice. Let's do that. Okay. That'll be that one. And then the only last one, I think, we just did this one, right? Oh no, we didn't do that one. Oh, we've got 3, that's right. What's the new build time for the project and use static libs to speed it up? It's kind of long, but like maybe from scratch it'll take a while, but incrementally it just depends on how low level of a change I make. Oh, this is the wrong one. Is it this one? Oh, it's definitely this one. Perfect. All right, this one. I might just do accents here so it looks like that. Ding, ding, ding. I want to look a little more rotted. Or we did this one, didn't we? No, we did this. Wait, now I've completely forgotten how we did these. We do that, and then we do this color. Then we do that color. Okay. How long? 10 seconds or minute? And to use static libs. I mean, it's Golang. There's not really like the concept of static libraries in Go. Everything's like compiled all together. Like it's a hard, like my from scratch one that runs in GitHub Actions takes like 10 minutes to build all the server, the proxy, the client 3 times, and an API server. Do you work on it full time? I do, yeah. And I think there's some package caching in GitHub Actions. Yeah, no, it's pretty slow compared to like what you would expect to see from a Golang project. Like there was a build that was like a non-incremental, or that was like a nothing really changed build. All right, those look a lot better, I think, those stumps. I do need to fix the shadow on them though. It's hard for like custom shadows, I guess. It would help the mushroom stump if the top mushrooms were more asymmetrical. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it though. We can fix it later, right? I think it's in the rule book. Like this one. You told me if I'm not mistaken, this project was 150K. This one repo is 100K, and then I've got like a few other packages that are 10K. But most of the time, they're not all getting rebuilt. But like if I change my rendering library, like the entire client has to rebuild, right? Or if I change my networking layer, then then the entire game has to rebuild because everything uses that. Let's just see what the transition feels like going from Gumbo to this new biome. Oh look, the color, it's not picking the color correctly. For some reason it's using blue. I like that. At least it feels like a transition, which is good. Oh yeah, I wanted to fix this color. I was thinking like there's something I needed to fix. Is this not valid? Or is this the wrong? Because I think this is the color that gets used for the... That transition is pretty good. One thing I might mess around with is I might mess around with a better way to transition between these. That looks a little bit more natural and less blocky. I'm not sure exactly how I would do it, but it's hard when you have these sections where 3 biomes intersect, which is why it's nice to just have like rigid squares, but yeah, why is this blue? I'm just curious. I'm curious if I change this color, because I added this new colors package. I wonder if something messed up in that. I'm gonna do this. Just make big walls with gates. I have thought about, one thing I was thinking about was changing the barriers in dungeons so they're less like these glow barriers. The problem with those is they're just so convenient to tile together. I was gonna change it to like gates that go up and down. But I also had the idea of doing like wall-less dungeons, if that makes sense. Or sorry, like the dungeons, there would be no, like doing a test where I remove all the barriers for dungeons and just seeing how it feels. Multiple dungeon types would be awesome, yeah. I wrote my own GUI text editor in Raylib. Want to see? Feels okay, man. Got 4 features left to implement, and then it'd be on parity with Notepad. Only using a lot more memory. Nice, congrats. I mean, if you have like an Imager screenshot to look at or a GitHub repo, I'll look at it. But if it's like a custom website, I can't go. It's gotta be a website I know. The normal dungeon type, then the one with no doors. Maybe even a wave-based dungeon. Yeah, I do have facilities to add waves to rooms. Oh, that's cool. It looks really good. Like it looks very clean. Like the shadow, the drop shadow and stuff like that looks nice. What sort of GUI did you build? Is it like an immediate mode GUI or a retained mode or? I had thought of building a text editor. But then I looked into like how to do it and it seems really hard. Or it seems like a lot of work. Looks cool though. Just draw pixel and draw rectangle. No hierarchy, no cohesion, just chaos. Love it. Sometimes that's the best way to learn though. What did I change? Oh yeah, the minimap color. Yeah, so it's just an issue with this colors package, I guess. How though? Something must be wrong with this function. R? Oh, color ended with 0xFF. Yeah, that's wrong. It should be this. Oh. I include. I need to put FF at the end of each of these. They're all just alpha 0. Sure. I either do that or no, we're just gonna say that they're all fully alphaed. Which means this won't shift. This will shift by 8. This will shift by 16. Oh wait, I want to go back to this and do that. That was the bug. It was just assuming that there was an alpha layer, but then was using the blue channel for it. What 5 advanced techniques in Golang have you learned recently? I feel like there's not really advanced techniques in Golang, to be honest. I feel like there's just like how you compose the simple concepts into stuff. What's the tech stack for your games? Saw you mentioned Golang in a previous message. Yeah, I use Golang, I use OpenGL and WebGL for rendering, depending on what I build the target to. And then I use WebRTC, and I fall back to WebSockets for networking for it. Other than that, what do I do? I generate serialization code, like a very simple binary serialization pattern based on the struct definitions of what I send over the network. And other than that, I don't really use any frameworks or anything like that. It's pretty much like hand coded or coded from scratch. I mean, like most everything I built. All right, the tile is the correct color now. Good. And this project is much harder than making a text editor. Yeah, probably, but in my head, it's like, it would be nice to just code up a new text editor so I don't have to use Emacs, because Emacs gets slow sometimes, but it's like, I don't really want to spend like several months on something like that. I just don't have time. It'd be a fun project to do. I just don't have time. I already get sidetracked enough. If I ever start over, I want to learn how to build a relative GUI hierarchy at least. It's so cancer to do math by hand for each element you want to add. Implementing LSP protocol in Scratch would be cracked. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's tricky with it. And like the plugins that I rely on, I wouldn't have. All the different editing modes are nice to have. So just like getting all the features in place is a lot. What was your experience path learning OpenGL? I used learnopengl.com, which I highly recommend. There's a few other ones, like there's like Learn WebGL or something like that. So there's a few others that are similar. They have a similar goal and they're just written differently, and they have different, like a few different things that Learn OpenGL doesn't talk about, they'll talk about, which is helpful. And then building a 2D renderer is very similar to building a 3D renderer, so yeah. But yeah, it was pretty simple once you get all that stuff working. Luckily, Go has a lot of good packages for OpenGL, surprisingly. Like there's already bindings and stuff made for it, so. All right, I think decoration-wise, this is pretty solid. What dungeon did this guy drop? Elder Tree, yeah. But yeah, OpenGL can be kind of a pain. I'm not a huge like rendering person personally, so like I just don't enjoy it that much. Debugging rendering issues is just a nightmare sometimes. Yeah, I think it's pretty comprehensive. Other than like some of the more modern, like advanced rendering techniques that exist, I think Learn OpenGL is a pretty solid resource. All right, let's see what we changed here. We had the shroom cluster placement pass. We added, oh, this adds grass. That looks fine. Forest, bush. We don't do bushes, and they did that to do. Yeah, I was gonna do tall tree-like mushrooms, but I think I'm not. I'm just gonna leave it like it is. Those need to move. I don't know if I want to do both biomes or one biome at a time. We'll do one biome at a time. Fungal grove set piece. That's fine. Oh, this was the color fix. Colors. That was just organizational stuff. Fungal grove. That's a tile set. We just changed some color names. That's the fungal grove part. And we've got some to-do list. Oh yeah, we made teleports immediately available. And yeah. Let's go to the assets package because we added a lot of art. All right. So we can push our artwork and sprite sheet and stuff. I just keep that stuff in a different repo so that it's doesn't pollute my main game repo with a bunch of binary files. Because Git sucks with large binary files. All right, so once we push this, then we'll switch over and do the Gollum biome. Oops. I wonder if I should be working on a branch because I just did a deployment of the game today. So if there's a bug and I have to fix it, then I'm kind of a little bit painted into a corner. I can always branch off. I can always fix it. We just won't push. Not that it matters, but. All right. Let me go to the bathroom really quickly. I'll be right back and then we'll start on the next biome. Which will be called Stonewake Forest. Right back. All right. Yeah, I know about LFS. I just didn't want to set it up. Also, I didn't want to pay for it. All right, Stonewake Forest. All right, we got our 2 Golem guys that we're gonna throw into there from Gumbo Forest. That's good. Gumbo Forest. Yeah, we have to do this one. We're moving that to that biome. We do need to build a new set piece for Gumbo Forest. And this stuff's all fine. The jellies. Iron Golem is going to be a Stonewake Forest objective. And then we need to add the config for it. What is this? Oh, that's the colors. We need to do that too. I'm kind of thinking I might make it like a little bit more tribal feely. So like maybe I'll drop the ambient lighting and then put some like rocky braziers or something for lights. Let's do it. Okay, then we need to do the biome color. So we'll have to do this, Stonewake. Tile Stonewake. Forest. Biome type, Stonewake, Forest. So we'll have this new tile type, and that means we need to go to fungal grow, do some copy pastaing. Is this the name that I picked? I guess I did the full name. I think this is gonna, oh no, yeah, we'll do 5, but we'll make it darker. Or hold on. No, we'll make it, it'll be color 4, I think. And, yeah, let's look at where else this is used. We'll do the decoration passes later, but for now I just want to get it like loaded in. There's that. We need this one. Tile Stonewake Forest. We need to add this color. This is going to be colors dot, what did I say, 4? U8, green 4. Colors dot U8 green 2, U8 green 3. Colors. We may as well fix those. All right, hold on. Let's run this. Oh, these are RGBA. Ugh. Why? Hold on, let me just see if I can migrate these to use NRGBA. That's all it gets used for. What does this return? Color.nrgba. If A is 0, that would be the same regardless. It's just pre-multiplied or not pre-multiplied. Why did I do it this way? We'll just do RGBA is image.nrgba at. And this can be NRGBA. And all of these will be NRGBA. Okay, that should work. Oh, we need to add the tile set, which we don't have. We need to add the fill. And we need to redraw this. Oops, wrong one. So we did this color for it. All right, we'll do that. Okay. I'm just kind of chunking stuff up right now. Eventually, I'm gonna go through and probably redesign these, but. Oops, we didn't even run anything on that, did we? Okay, we need to run our jumble script. And while that's running, we can go to our tile sets, copy the fungal grove one, stone wake, forest. I might try to do this color. Man, that's so bright though. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. I'm gonna do that. But then this one, I'm gonna go up one and do this. Okay, I like that better. All right, we have to do our fill as well. This one. Go a little bit lighter and we'll paint those. All right. Export as, export, yes. All right, we should be good now, I think. But we'll have to see. I think we have all the art in place. I do kind of feel like I forgot something, but I cannot remember what, so. All right, something crashed. It's probably gonna be like a wrong tile color or something. Let's see, go to, what was the server that crashed? I'm just trying to find the log file. cmd build server.log. Can I just do like f dash in 100 or something? Okay. Unknown map color 000. Oh, I think when I did that here, I think I used to do that, yeah. We want to do if RGBA dot A is 0, then we'll return, because that's basically a invisible tile. Or it's like you don't want to place a tile there. But assuming this works, I'm just going to delete these lines. We don't need them if it's going to generate correctly. So we'll do this. We'll have to make more mobs. But I'm going to do the mobs at the end, because we need to do them for Fungal Grove as well. We moved the set piece already. The dungeon's going to drop from the mobs, so we'll do that then. So other than that, we'll just do the decoration pass, probably. Like we did for Fungal Grove, and then we'll fix all the mobs. Invalid argument to int n. Oh, in my Sphere event manager, I have to have a yeah, we've got this blank, or hold on. Yeah, here. I'm just gonna comment it out because it doesn't like it if it's set and blank. I guess I should check that. But it's something that I'd catch. All right, looks like it worked. All right, we just need the decoration passes now. Let's see what the transition feels like. And we need to fix that set piece color. That's reasonable. I think this will be more like rock themed. And we'll obviously have to add more mobs too. Let's fix the set piece though. At least it's a start. Nope, wrong one. I think I'm just gonna remove the border. And then it's just gonna keep whatever tile was there. I will delete this one though. I might do this. Is there walkable water that could spawn on the edges or nah? Oh, edge case Roger checking in. Yeah, so it is still possible. I changed the set piece check right now, checks to make sure that every corner is in a biome, but it could spawn to where these kind of dangle off, which would look weird. But eventually I'm gonna fix that and make sure all set pieces spawn on complete land. Oops. But yeah, you're technically right. But that's more of a bug, I think, with how set pieces are placed. I'm probably going to change... What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to make it so that every biome has its own tile. And, oops, I opened the editor again. I meant to test it. And then biomes are going to be they're going to go back to being at a tile level. Because I changed them to be at a chunk level, but I think that that's too coarse-grained. Which is why you already saw a bug post in the Mythfall Discord, which is like, why am I in Moonlight Shoals when it says Gumbo Forest? So you can be like in a different biome. But I decided I'm just gonna like make a different tile. And deal with the fallout in that sense. It's just kind of a trade-off of how to do it. This looks good though. We'll fill out the decoration passes though. That's a bit of a strong transition. I just don't really know what to do, like how to make these more seamless feeling. Or if it even matters, you know? Like see how I can like, there's like a border, there's like a tile, which is the border. And like I can just run back and forth. Or I should be able to. See? This is like a weird... It shouldn't be like there's a line where the border is. It should be like, once you get deep enough into this area, you know, then it changes. It's just tricky. But, anywho. All right, let's go to the decorations. We'll have to go through each of these passes and add one for the new biome. Stone Wake. We will do grass for this for now. Fungal. Forest. Grass cluster, tall grass. I might get rid of the tall grass. And get rid of the fairy rings. And we'll add more rocks. Tree cluster placement. Let's just run this and we'll see, and then we will I'll have to go draw some rocks, I think. I mean, it looks decent just with this stuff, but I feel like I need to make more like rocky type things. Let's go see what the border feels like. I mean, by default, there's going to be more rocks because there's less other things getting placed. Like there's none of these, so that means there's going to be rocks that replace them. I might just do a different... I might just build more rocks like this at a different color, and then... Oh no, I was also thinking of doing... Wasn't I going to do, like lights? I'm gonna dim it just a little bit more. Just so there's a little bit of a transition, and then I'm gonna go do rocks, I think. Could you do really big stuff that generates like really sparingly, like as a biome decoration, like small ravines, small lava rivers, etc.? Yeah, I'm planning to do stuff like that after I get all the biomes redone, and then I have this idea to do not dynamically placed, but like more like statically placed like structures and large objects. Just so that it's not like, because the small decorations break up a lot, but adding like a big like I don't even know how to explain, like if I did a really big rock or like a really big tree base or something like that you walk nearby, it's just like a cool little like, oh look at that sort of thing, you know? So that's my plan, but I don't really have a that stuff's hard just because the art is hard, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like I just have to draw like a really big rock, which is I don't really know how to do it, I guess. Yeah, all art scares me. I might just take whoops. I might take the dark rocks and the light rocks. Because we already have the light rocks, so we could add the dark rocks here and then also reuse them in this biome. So maybe I'll just make these, or I'll make another version of these, the same rock set, but for this, and then I'll up the rock cluster count, so it's more stony. Let's look at I'm curious how my sprite sheet is doing. Yeah, look how much room we've got in this thing, dude. It's crazy. And this is not very efficiently packed. Like as you can see, this upper area. Like, cause this is tall, I just cut out. I only packed to the right. Like, look how much room we have. It's crazy. Nuts. I know rocks for building already drop for enemies, but could you make a resource node for those in this biome type maybe? Oh, that's a good idea actually. What's up, Vegas Eagle? How's it going? Finish the collection again? Nice. Yeah, I saw you add some notes in the Discord. I haven't read through them all yet though, but I will eventually. All right, let's add these rocks and then we'll do the, we'll update the placement, the decoration placement for it. Yeah, I saw that you said like there's no jellyfish pet, there's no like jellyfish achievements and stuff like that. I'm not sure. The pet I can probably do pretty easily. For the achievements though, I'm just not exactly sure how I want to like approach those for the future. I think they're fine. I think the chat titles are cool. I just don't know how I want to do it, I guess. But I could definitely add some. I just feel like it's ending up being a lot of, like, as every new dungeon comes out, there's a lot of extra little things I need to add. I'm not sure exactly what the right balance is for stuff like that, you know? So, like, does every dungeon need a pet? Does every dungeon need a achievement list? The slime pages need to be majorly reworked. They're too good or too bad. Because yeah, a lot of the slime objects not reworked, rebalanced. Yeah. Because the slime dungeon moved from like a tier 4 biome to a tier 1 biome. They're way too good for the level you get them. Yeah. Yeah, once I get all the biomes split up, I'll go back and start rebalancing again. Or I have like I have a path I'm following. Yeah, I want to do split the biomes, add like sphere world events, and then I want to do rebalancing after that. Oh, I added the rocks as I added them in trimmed. The max item is 489. Don't worry, the next group of items I add will be 10 new items. Just for you. That's why you want all these new drops. That one's there. Okay, so we'll do this. Shift R. That. This, Shift R, that. This, Shift R, that. Okay. That'll be all the new forest rocks. Follow simply because you use an iris as well. Oh, Iris 6 keyboard. I was like, what are you talking about? What's an iris? Thank you for the follow, Ismat. I love mine. Though I am worried they're gonna like go out of business. I'm gonna be screwed. I'm gonna buy like a corn or something. But I'm happy with mine. I like split keyboards a lot. The ortholinear was a little bit hard to get used to, but now that I am. Rock dark. Rock dark. Let's go to the decals. Eight, that's the correct number. Rock forest. Rock dark. And then forest rock. Well, how did I name these? I don't even remember. Yeah, we're gonna do dark. I don't know why I did it that way. Okay. Forest rock with forest rock dark. All right. Also, where's the hand cat cam now? Yeah, it's just a little bit of a pain to set up, so I always quote unquote forget to do it. They're releasing so many products right now. They're like 3 different Iris versions now on CE, which is Chalk V1 base, but they have an LM, which is Chalk V2 base. It looks awesome. Have professional looking cases now too. Oh, sick, nice. Yeah, I've thought about getting a low profile one. Because I bought mine when it was still like solder it together. There wasn't really, I guess you could buy hot swappable plugs or whatever you call them, and then slot your switches inside of it, which I didn't do. I soldered my switches into my board. It would be nice to get like a proper like full built one. It's just expensive now. Like I love the keyboard, don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't want to spend that much for a keyboard if I already have one that works. But I get tempted sometimes. Rockbuster placement. More rocks. I might try to do some big, like chunky rocks. Like some big ones of these. But let's see how this looks. The current LM would be 200 to 250 for a complete package. It's not absurd compared to a lot of custom bespoke keyboards, but it ain't cheap. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, because it is kind of, it's not like a mass-produced thing like normal keyboards are. Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll get one. My dream is to get like a Microsoft Surface laptop which doesn't have a keyboard, you know, and then just bring around like my split keyboard, sew it into my pants, and then use that. Hacking on the road. Cool, there's the dark rocks. I take it on vacation with me for sure. Yeah. What's up, Zacchaeus? How's it going? These seem very dark. Ah. I hate summer? Why? My toe just fell asleep. It is nice doing, like having a split keyboard for a couch is super nice. Because you can just sit there, you can put the keyboard, you can put your laptop really far away, but you can put like on a table far away from you, and then you can just sit on the couch and not like have to reach over to your laptop. How to offend someone living in Florida? It's summer here all year, pretty much. It's 200, oh, AC's not working? Yeah, I hate summer too. If my AC wasn't working. You gotta get that taken care of. That's not the life you want to live. Okay, nice. The shadows are working again. Good. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this isn't really filling me with like rock themed enthusiasm. I mean, it does feel like a different biome, but because the tile changes, everything feels like a different biome, you know? Also, why does this go so high? I don't know why I did it like that. I guess I did though. Like none of them can aim at me. There we go. They got close enough. So I'm just thinking of how to... It's a lot of grass. I almost wonder if I do the grass, instead of the grass, as much grass, I do like small rocks. Let's go to decals. We'll do this one. Oh, prefabs dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might be better for me if I just start making groups of things. So I can do groups of assets. It is hard to pass that into a function though. Then you have to start passing like a list of entity configs everywhere. Or pass in any type and then have it like type switched. Oh, there's still a lot of grass. I might have done the wrong. Yeah, because this is placed single. What's up, Paul? Yes, this is my own game. My very own entry, tree clusters, grass cluster. Like a small rock cluster, which is similar to this. I'm just gonna rip these out. Put them in here. I will leave this the same. Okay. Here I won't do a grass cluster, I'll do a small rock cluster instead. Or, hold on. I will do grass here for that decoration pass, but instead of the grass pass that I normally do, I'm gonna do that one. They're at the same frequency, I guess that doesn't matter, but. Like 3.5 years probably. Or so, give or take. All right, let's see. All right, that feels much more rocky. Yeah, I think some nice big rocks would fit well in here. But I think that's good in terms of the decals placed. That's kind of a weird overlap case, but I guess it's not that noticeable. That's another weird case. All right. That's a good starting point, though. But I think I'm going to take a break here and go eat, chill for a bit. Then I'll work on adding, what do we need to do left? We need to add the mobs and Yeah, and then a set piece for this one, and then we should be good. I'll start with my own game 2. What advice would you give me? Don't get paralyzed by making decisions. Just make decisions and make small games so that you can learn quickly. That'd be my advice. Doesn't matter what you pick, just like make a small game in a month or in a week or something like that, depending on how good at programming you are. And then stop, make the next game, and then stop, make the next game. And just keep doing that, and then eventually you'll learn a bunch, and then you'll also get good at programming. I don't know if you're a programmer, and then you'll refine like what your opinion is on how you want to build games, which helps a lot. And you'll like increase the speed at which you can do it. So yeah, that's my advice. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of the stream here, boys and girls. So thank you all for stopping by. I'm a dev for 2 years now. Yeah, so you'll have a good starting point then. I do nothing with games. Yeah, that's not that big of a jump though. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your day. And yeah, peace out.